Hello everyone, we are talking tonight about the Microsoft lost decade. Well, Microsoft declined post 2000 century and the dominant force was in the tech industry and Microsoft experienced struggles uh, compared with their competitors like Apple, Google, and Facebook. No, Microsoft failed in areas like ebooks, music, and social networking. Uh, in that time, the CEO was Steve Ballmer. Do you want to add some information, Lawanda, Josh?
Yeah, just to touch up a little bit, we can see that during that time, Microsoft did see some financial growth, but they definitely fell behind Apple and Samsung in terms of the market and all the new innovations. What about you, Luandale?
In my honest opinion, I think Steve Ballmer was actually set up. He clearly thrived later in life because this wasn't his particular niche. He was a business guy and not necessarily a product guy. And he wasn't tech savvy. And obviously, it was frustrating to deal with a failing company at the time. And so he had to come up with a workaround to decisions that were made that were out of his control.
Right.
I'm not completely agree with you because when somebody is a CEO, he is important to know about all environment, all the process, I mean, end to end. No, I think the missed innovation opportunities, the resistance to change, and sometimes the bureaucratic inefficiency in the company related to internal politics, and also the higher product development was not good for his decision making.
Hmm.
Right. He did create a political environment we feel in the company due to which people were not really collaborating with each other.
Yes.
Hmm. Maybe you have a point there, especially because when at the time the company culture, it was very critical for that because people were able to do invest in stocks, which was good for their growth and which also made them be more creative and collaborative. But I guess some of his policies when he came into the position of CEO weren't encouraging that, especially when it was purely financial based, the budget cuts, the constraints, and the performance, well, the political games over the performances, it really did kind of shift the dynamic, didn't it?
Yeah, I consider Microsoft has financial muscle, no, but it was not has a good development in terms of the innovative or forward thinking leadership because supervised Microsoft in several key ideas. For example, um, Apple has was very innovative and also thinking very well about their clients. I think when you know the really necessity of your target market, it's better to continue sustainable in the I don't know changing technological market.
Yeah,
Hmm.
he was definitely more aggressive and more towards the sales instead of actually defining or thinking about what innovation needs to be done to stay relevant in the market or in the changing market of especially smartphones. Since
You're absolutely right. They did end up having to go back to the core of what it meant for that company. It still is about the customer needs and getting
right,
feedback from that. Mm.
Yes. I consider Gates is a businessman, but Steve Jobs is a visionary. Reflects in their style of leadership now, their vision and love and passion for IT solution, offering
Mm.
the MacBook, offering the iPhone, and all those products that Apple has.
Yeah. So I
Right.
guess that's it.
Right.
Uh,
I think even Gates played a small role because he was still involved with the company even after stepping down. So I think Gates
Mhm.
also had some part, at least in the last decade, because he was still the chief software architect, at least until 2006. So, and he did have a strong influence over the decisions.
And he was a bit scared because he had
Right.
just become one of the richest people at the time. So he was afraid of the risks and what it would do to his stance in the company.
Yes, I think is to understand that it's a complex market, so you need to manage very well the necessity of the customer and offering innovative products. And also the idea is to be simple, be fair, be responsible, no, about the decisions in the top as a CEO, no. So, because of the time, we are on the time. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for listening us.
Thank you.
Yeah.